Well, welcome back to Take 5. We're here with Antonio from Cilantro's. Last year we cooked up a little Valentine special, and we're going to do the same again this year.
Absolutely.
Okay. What are we making tonight?
We are making sauteed shrimp in a white wine butter sauce with squash, mushrooms, and tomatoes. And I'm preparing a little bit of couscous as the side dish.
Okay, that sounds great. I like this whole we thing. This is how I prefer to cook.
Absolutely. You
I can
taught me
stand.
everything I know.
You can stand and supervise.
You're the brain. I'm the hands. So
right. Okay, let's get started.
Okay. We need a little bit of butter.
Okay.
This pan right here.
Just a little bit.
Well, a lot is better.
Okay, a lot is better. Right on.
Pans are already hot, as you can tell, and that's a good thing. Meanwhile, I'm going to start my couscous over here on this other pan.
Okay, and you are putting the couscous in, what is that in there?
Chicken broth.
Chicken broth, okay. Yes. All right.
Okay, toss it around a little bit.
Okay, now we have just 10 minutes for this segment. So
Correct.
What you're telling me is there can be a great romantic dinner in just 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Of course, I didn't make any salad or anything right now, so it might take you 12, 13 minutes at home, you know, a couple of minutes to prepare some salad. Other than that, there should be no excuse to cook, to make this dish. It's fairly quick, it's very tasty, and it takes just a couple of minutes to get it done.
Okay, so you're speaking really to the men out there.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
You might want it to come back a little bit.
Okay, yeah, it's already getting hot in the kitchen.
I already burned 2 restaurants in my life. I don't want to run.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but no studios yet.
Okay, so thank you. Very, very good. Okay, Antonio, what's going on in this?
Okay, I added some onions, some garlic, and once they got a little brown, I added some white wine.
Okay.
The rest of it is for me to drink it later.
And I did see that you just mixed a couple of garlic pieces right in your couscous. Okay.
We can have the same flavor since they both will be on the same dish. They can share some of the flavors. That's, of course, no problem.
Now, if everybody had scratch and sniff TV out there, Comcast is doing all of these other things on demand. We need them to work on smells on demand.
Absolutely.
Because it is smelling really good in here.
And it should get just better. I'm going to add a little bit more chicken broth to the couscous.
Okay.
And meanwhile, see, now our liquid is about to be all gone. Perfect time to add the mushrooms.
Okay.
Just eye it. I mean, if you like mushroom salad, well, like I do.
Right on. Me too.
Add a lot of them.
Okay.
If you don't like them so much, add a couple of them. Cooking is not about following a recipe, but about following what you like. If you like certain flavors, you can customize this dish any way you like it. If you want, you can add curry to it and give it some East Indian flavor. You can add Cajun seasoning to it and give it a little bit of, different taste. It's all about making it the way you like it.
Now, did you ever cook with the recipe, or have you just always had the knack?
You know what? I'm terrible. When I work for a couple of really good chefs, when I live in Napa, they like the fact that I like to do my own thing, but at the same time, it always causes problems because if I was not there, they were like, okay, make some Caesar dressing. Oh, Antonio's not here. Well, that always causes problems because I never follow the recipe. But, you can create your own recipes. It's too simple, and if you're cooking for yourself, then you should make it the way you like it, not the way that I like it or, anybody else. We are going to toss the vegetables a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this looks just heavenly.
I know. I like vegetables a lot, believe it or not.
Okay, so now at your restaurant, people can come and get a little sample of your cooking at your restaurant. A really neat little restaurant there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And actually, hopefully within a couple of months, we'll be expanding and make a restaurant twice the size. Although I like the fact that it's small enough.
Yes.
There is easy to manage. I also wanted to make it a little bit bigger because a lot of times I have people who look for a bigger space, and of course I don't have it right now. So we're trying to make it a little bigger.
In a couple months, good for you. Yes. Now you're adding
this
a little
needs
chicken
a little bit of
broth
chicken broth because, as you can tell, we don't have any more juice in it.
Right.
So a little bit of chicken broth, not too much, or else we'll end up with soup, and I don't want that, of course. Now I'm going to add our shrimp. Okay. We are going to have it cooking for a minute. The shrimp is one of the last things that you want to add because it takes just a minute or two to cook. Okay, so what's the trick to cooking shrimp? Because I know just a little bit too long and then it's chewy. Absolutely. Okay. So that's why you wanted to add it only a couple of minutes before your dish is done, so it doesn't get overcooked. I don't want it undercooked, although if you undercook your shrimp a little bit, it will not hurt you. But if you overcook it, it will not be good. I like to use good quality shrimp, so if I overcook it, might as well buy the cheapest shrimp in the world.
Okay, good
because
point.
that's what that's what it will taste and feel like.
So do you have any sort of, like, you said just a couple minutes. That's
absolutely. Right now, my vegetables look great. I'm going to use
they
this
look
to taste
great.
it.
That is true.
It tastes really good, although I need some salt, just a little bit. It doesn't even need pepper because I add some crushed peppers to it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it tastes
I can
good.
see the crushed peppers.
Yes. Now, right now, all we have to do is to make sure that our shrimp cooks on both sides.
Okay.
What I'm doing, I'm just basically trying to lay the shrimp on their side, let them cook for 1 minute, then I'm going to try to flip every one of them on the other side, and they will be done.
See, and you're so much better at this than I am because I'm
Actually,
so
no,
particular.
you are better than me. I just didn't
Yeah.
want you to get dirty, and I was doing this anyway.
Okay,
so
good
might
point.
as
But
well.
you know what? I don't cook. I don't want anybody out there
come
thinking
on.
that I, cook
Yes.
well or anything.
Well, that's why you teach people like me how to cook, so we can do it.
Exactly. So we can just come and have dinner with
Absolutely.
you.
There you go.
6 nights a week.
Absolutely. We are closed on Sundays. But the rest of the week we are open for lunch from 11 to 3.
Okay.
And for dinner from 5 to 8 o'clock. Soon we'll be open all the way through from 11 to 8 o'clock. But we haven't started that schedule yet, so we need to wait a couple of months for that too.
Okay. And how is the whole Plymouth Street remodeling
You know what?
going for you?
It does affect business
Yeah.
because we don't have very much parking, but we have a lot of loyal customers that regardless whether we have parking or not, they come.
That's great.
Also, we have our hospitals nearby. I feed lots of doctors and nurses every day. Whether they come to my place or they call me and ask me to please bring lunch to them, which I do pretty much every day.
Oh, that's
Every
wonderful.
day I have some lunch going on, whether it's for either one of our restaurants. I don't know if I can say the name. That's why I'd say, Freeman Write-Outs. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Sure.
so yeah, they do keep me busy. Thanks to them, my business is doing well, and they like us a lot. So
Good
I
for
like
you.
them a lot.
And what a compliment to you to have those loyal
Absolutely.
customers that are there
And
on
not
a
only
daily
that,
basis.
I mean, they're doctors and nurses. Some of my best customers are doctors. That to me means something because
well,
they're
yeah, if you're
doctors, they know-
choking, they'll be right there.
Well, that's yeah. You know what? I never thought about that.
Okay, see, good
That's
thing.
a good idea. I'm
Okay,
choking.
now
I'm about to
your
choke.
food never choke. Yeah.
I know what you're
Okay.
saying. Okay, this is done.
Okay.
All I am going to do right now, I'm putting the shrimp to the side so I can get some of the vegetables and sauce first so we can
Okay.
plate it. I don't know if
Okay.
you can move this way a little bit. I am going to,
so
what?
that we can plate it. That is a technical
Absolutely.
term.
Yes.
Okay,
Actually, you know what? Let me do it right here so the guys with the cameras don't have to work
Oh,
too
these
hard.
guys are so good.
I know.
They'll
They've been
get
working
you
really
wherever
hard
you
already.
are.
See, we are doing
Okay, now tell me, what exactly is couscous?
grain looking like pasta. It's pasta. It's just like a grainy pasta.
Just very small.
Very small. I like it a lot because it cooks so quickly.
Absolutely.
It takes only a couple of minutes for that to cook, and it's perfect. If you have to cook something really quick, couscous is your best friend because, see, in just a couple of minutes, you can make a nice dish, nice side dish, and then you can cook either shrimp, fish, pork, anything, and serve it with couscous. I have a dish that is called Moroccan chicken, pork, or shrimp. Couscous is great in that dish. I will make your plate in just a second. I just wanted to finish this one up a little bit.
And I'm very impressed because we are wrapping up the segment at this point. We had 10 minutes, and you have a beautiful dish there.
And just like we made 2 dishes, we could have made 10
That's great.
within the same 10 minutes.
And
That's why I selected this dish because it was easy to make and quickly to make too. and very
Okay,
tasty.
Antonio, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that everybody's not going to be around to watch us enjoy our meal now, but that's what we are going to break to.
So
And
am
you
I.
guys are going to take a break as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.